Hey, look who I found. What's going on, guys? My name is Noah Gordon and this is Broken Arrow Bison. We're here in Denver, Colorado at the Gold Trophy Show and Sale with the National Bison Association. It's a beautiful setting out here with the mountains off to the west. We've got some of the best producers in the country and even coming down from Canada. The producers that plan on bringing animals to this sale, they will save their best of the best to bring to this auction. So you're gonna see some top quality animals, really awesome, and you might see some crazy prices. Let's go check out some of the bison. So right now all the producers are walking these pens. They're trying to figure out what animals they want to bid on. You got yearling bulls here and all the way down this side. The animals out here, I would say, are in somewhere in like the top 1 or 5% of all the bison. Like as far as conformation goes, size-wise, you're gonna see some massive animals out here. Not the typical bison, I would say. Some of these yearling bulls are literally taller than my head. Their hump is. And I am 5'9", so that gives you an idea. And that is in 1 year. So these are like top quality, top producers. Really nice quality animals. Time to head inside. The auction's getting ready to start.
Number in the office there. There's also a weight sheet and also the sale order that we'll be bringing the stock to you here this morning. So do please get registered. We're about 5 minutes or just a little more from go time here. So and here he is now, lot number 225. A really good bull just walked in the ring here. Now here you are. Out of that lot number 225. And you tell me on who get $15,000 on it. Who get $15,000 on it. Everybody get 15,000 from Cyrus out. Here you go.
It seems that auctions have touched almost every industry, every nationality, and every century. Auctions date back so far in history that no one really knows for sure how they started or who started them. Records handed down from ancient Greek scribes document auctions occurring as far back as 500 BC. American auctions date back to the Pilgrims' arrival on America's eastern shores in the 1600s and continue in popularity during colonization with the sale of crops, imports, livestock, and even entire farms. Selling at auction was the most fast and efficient means to convert assets into cash. Over the years, auctioneering has progressed and changed, and today it remains more popular than ever. Most everything thinkable has been sold by the auction method of marketing. Antiques, household items, automobiles, land, livestock, homes, designer dresses, business equipment, and more. Auctions have been around since the beginning of time because they're a highly effective business tool, and they meet the needs of the public, but they are also fun and entertaining and theatrical. Most people who attend an auction keep wanting to go back again and again. Every year there are auctions held throughout the country in various states with bison as a centerpiece. Although bison can be and is exchanged from person to person, auctions provide something a private transaction cannot. Being able to bring your products to market in front of other bison producers allows for notoriety if your animals are in good condition and sell for a good price. Personally, I've been to many of these bison auctions and have a mental note of which ranchers bring quality animals. For the seller, these auctions offer quick turnover cash for what you have been working on all year long at what you hope would be the going rate that the market wants to pay. These auctions are a great way to purchase animals at market value all in one location from multiple different ranches. Sometimes there are good deals to be had if the majority of the crowd is looking for one type of class, i.e. mature bulls, and you're looking for calves. So the price of calves might be low at that particular auction, giving you a better price. The prices that are reflected are all based on who shows up to purchase and what they're willing to pay.
Those are kind of the guys that got that to happen, so thank you very much, and we're delighted to have that for effort as the Delman Soul facilities.
226, 226 is your next little bag.
Judges said if you're looking for length, width, and depth, here's your bull. The sire is Diesel Tank. Diesel Tank was a champion bull of the Canadian Bull Draft and is producing top-notch offspring.
10,000, get a 10, now 5, get a 10, put your 10s on, 12,000, 1 million, 12, 5, 12,000, 13,000, under, 13, now 5, 15,500, 15,500, 15,500, 16,000, 16, now 5, 16,500, 16,500, now 17,000, give us 17, 17, now 17, now 5, 17, 5, give us 17, 5, 9, you said 17, 5, what do we go, 17, 5, anybody else let me know? They did now 18, $20,000, yes, now 20,500, give it 20,500, $20,500, give it 20,500, 20, give it 20,500, 20,500, here we go, they did 20,500, 20,500, then sold about $20,500, got in 20,500. And that's fire number 2528, 2528, thank you, be back, congratulations.
So the reason why you see such high prices of the bison behind me, it really comes down to genetics. These guys, the producers that are purchasing these animals, they're looking for length, they're looking for height, they're looking for overall health, but they're really looking to be able to produce a calf out of that animal, whether it's a bull or a female, that will really help their herd grow farther. So be able to get to market faster, to be able to have a healthier herd. There's various different things that you're looking for. The females typically aren't going to go for as much as the bulls. Reason for that being is a female can only breed 1 per year, and the bulls can breed up to 30 per year. So you're getting basically half genetics from the female, half genetics from the male, but the male can produce 30 of him every year, and the female can produce 1 per year. So that's why those males are just going to be some crazy prices today. And as we have seen so far, not everything, obviously, you're going to see some lower pricing, and then you're going to see some just astronomical pricing. But those are from those producers that really value genetics, and that's what they're paying for. And the ones that I have talked to, it has really worked. You know, paying for good genetics is worth it sometimes. This is a brand new facility that they built at the stockyards. Right here is kind of the run that they have going into the auction. They have all sorts of tarps lined up. That way they don't have a visual while they're working on it. It makes it a lot easier to work them. A lot of times what you'll see at these bison auctions is volunteers of the actual bison ranchers. They will help work them. They work a little bit different than cattle. They're more skittish. You can't really push them. If you push them, they want to push back. So they've kind of understood the dance of working these animals. So a lot of these guys are volunteers that actually work these animals at these auctions, which was really kind of fun. Hey, look who I found.
What's
Dusty.
up, everybody?
What's going on?
What's up? What's up?
How did you like the sale?
It was good. It's always interesting because I think the prices have been down here in the past couple of years, but I thought calves prices were kind of surprising. Bull calf prices and heifer calf prices were good, but I think this is where all the best, can come in one place, and I think that's something we need to keep doing. And a lot of these producers kind of set the tempo for the year and kind of what prices can be like. I think the best thing about this is you just come up here and you can see all these different animals compared to what we have considered in the South. And
it's some of these are coming from the north, and then some of them are crossed with woods bison.
Yes,
which most of us know that are a lot taller.
Right. Yeah. Bigger framed animals and whatnot. And I know you and I try to stick to the plains bison. And,
right.
Our animals don't quite compare to the size, and I will say size matters up here, and the bigger kind of is the better. Seems to be the theme. Have learned more about details when I come up here. There are bigger and heavier animals up here, but something I've learned just from other producers and judges is there's a lot of other detail that can go inside of judging these big animals, and some of them are crossed with woods, and so it's all learning and mostly hanging out. It's a big social event. Everybody gets to come together once and hang out.
There's so much knowledge in one of these things. Like, the knowledge that Dusty has as a producer. And how long have you been in it?
Raising bison since 2018, filming since 2019.
Yeah. So the 4 or 5 years that you've been in it, or longer.
Yeah.
I'm terrible at math.
Yeah.
You've learned a skill set over that course. You've seen problems, and then I've seen problems through the course that I've seen.
Yeah.
Being able to come together, share information, it's just tremendous. And then you just have literally, there's probably 250, 300 people at an event like this.
Yeah,
so.
and there's usually more, and there's usually even more animals here too, and more producers. But Canada, with everything going on right now in COVID, a lot of Canadians didn't bring bison, and they didn't come over here because I think it was kind of difficult for them to get back across the border.
Right.
So there's usually like 450, 500 people here, and that's the great thing about all this is right here in Denver, you got all these producers that come and and share their stories. And this is different because everybody here wants to share their story.
Right.
And they're not afraid to tell you what they do. There's
Yeah.
no secret to raising bison. We're all here for one animal, and
That's something I'm just blown away about once
Yeah.
I got into it. It's like the industry is just so welcoming.
Yes.
They're so willing to share knowledge, and yeah, it's just awesome people to get to know.
very good people, down to earth, and not afraid to share anything with you. And you kind of gravitate towards some of those people, and they'll mentor you. They'll kind of take you under their wing. And I know we're lucky to have Doc Parsons close to us, so we have him. But there's lots of guys you can come up here and gain a relationship with and keep up with that over time.
Right.
That's the fun part. Is after a year, you come back together and you can meet in Denver, share your stories, share what you've been doing, what they've been doing, and all to support the bison.
Right. If anyone does not know, this is Dusty Baker with Cross Timbers Bison. I would think the percentage of guys who did not know this man would probably be somewhere in 1% of you guys. So if you are of the 1%, check out his channel, Cross Timbers Bison. He is the #1 on YouTube. If you Google
Bison.
that you will see this man's face.
Yeah.
So thank you for being able to kind of share a little bit with these guys. So appreciate it. So
thank you for what you do too.
yeah. We'll see you guys next time.